For Chelsea TV, how was last night for you?
Oh, unbelievable. I was at times so unprofessional, Gigi. I'm up and down, out of my chair, and I'm only watching the game on a monitor. So it was brilliant to do it. Loved watching it, and the enjoyment it gives everybody is absolutely wonderful. Who'd have thought we'd have been here like this? I mean, it's brilliant.
Now, we got some amazing footage coming through from the players' party. They were in celebratory mood, and so they should be, because they have won the Champions League trophy, Frank. We're kings of Europe.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's obviously being the last game of the season, the boys can finally, let their hair down at last, because they've had an unbelievable amount of games, big games in the last 2-3 months that have come along, and the managers had to use the squad wisely. Everyone's played their part to do with it, even the young boys like Bertrand. What a story that is for him. His first Champions League game, his first start for Chelsea in Champions League, and he wins the trophy. It's unbelievable.
What I love is that people are casually wandering around this party holding the Champions League trophy.
Well, it's amazing, isn't it? No one wants to let go of it, and you can understand that. It's been a long road, hasn't it? And now we finally got it. It's great to see everybody enjoying themselves, because that's what it's all about. Enjoy the occasion.
Yeah, what a wonderful moment for the players, not just the players, the backroom staff, everybody, as I said at the start, involved with Chelsea Football Club. This is their turn to celebrate.
Yeah, as Frank said, everybody's played their part, whether it be the players on the pitch, whether it be the backroom staff, the fans as we know they are today. Absolutely outstanding. Everybody's had a part to play in this, and this is the top. I mean, this is what we've been looking for many, many years. We've now got it. Where do we go from here? Go and get it again, I say.
Now, you mentioned the fans. They were celebrating, around the world, but we got footage from Munich, we got footage from here at Stamford Bridge, and these, again, are wonderful scenes. I remember in the week leading up to it, there were a couple of phone-ins with fans saying, well, we're a little bit nervous, there's so much pressure on us now, we don't win this match, we don't get Champions League football. It was played out in very, very good spirits. That was celery that just flew in. And they have a right to celebrate like this.
Absolutely, it was a nervy night, because we knew what was at stake. For this football club to keep progressing and getting better and signing better players, we knew that we had to win this trophy again. Now we've won it, we can attract the best players in the world. We'll have the first pick of all the best players, along with the other big clubs in this country, and we needed to do that to be able to challenge with them.
Clive, you were going to come and join us after the match, but you wouldn't have got near Stamford Bridge last night. Look at these scenes. The people on the bus thinking, what on earth is going on?
I would love to have joined you. I could see the party that you were having, but as you say, everybody was emphatically happy. I mean, it's just incredible the way that everybody seemed to be lining the streets and enjoying themselves. It's continued throughout the night and this morning, and here we are in the afternoon, and everybody's looking forward to what's going to be coming down the street. But how can you ever look back at this and you'll never ever forget it? It's an occasion, and you see a lot of young boys out here, young girls who've been part of the club throughout the season, and they're all got big smiles on their faces. And for youngsters, you look back at situations like this and you never ever forget it.
I think my favourite shot from those fan scenes was that man waving a pint of milk.
Yeah. I don't know what that was all about. That is some way to celebrate. Obviously, he doesn't drink alcohol. The next best thing for him is milk, I suppose. But good on him, really. But you mean the phone calls we had in last night on Chelsea TV was basically global. The people were all over the world. People with great stories about, how important this straight in the eye and say, we've got it now.
We certainly have. Now, something you were a part of last night, Frank, but I think it's worth showing Clive this, is the celebrations in the Chelsea TV studio. Well, they're going to live long in my memory. What about you, Frank?
Unbelievable. Jason Cundy, I've known this guy since I was 11 years of age, and I've never seen him so emotional. Even when he played, he couldn't have got as emotional as he was that day. Him and Big Kenny over there. Jason, I saw a tear in his eye when we won the game, and it was unbelievable, and it means a lot to everybody. I didn't realise it meant that much to Jason.
My favourite moment is when he told you to be quiet. The striker stepped up for his penalty. He said, be quiet, it's his destiny.
Yeah, exactly,
I think as well, I can understand it. I mean, I've been in and around the football club since I was 14, I think when you go that far back, the likes of Jason as well has been in a similar situation, and to suddenly be where we are from that sort of age, as a kid growing up, seeing all the changes around the football club over the years, it's been part of our lives for a long, long time. To see us where we are and everybody's so happy, it's absolutely unbelievable. It really is.
It felt like we were in a little bit of of a bubble last night because we had those 3 hours together before the match, then we watched it, and there was the phone in afterwards. It was a really wonderful experience.
The whole build-up was unbelievable, you know, and before the game I was so nervy just for the boys, you know, especially with the little things that happened, the story along the way with, you know, the 4 players that couldn't play, the 2 centre-halves not being 100% fit before the game, ideally like just training the week before the build-up of it, Ryan coming into the team, Robbie, another master plan by him, you know, absolutely just filled that left-hand side. He done a great job for the side, and then he came off, Luda came on, and the whole story, Drogba, you know, missing the game, the final, the 4 years ago when he got sent off, and the fact that he was meant to take a penalty 4 years ago, and John Terry had to step up and take it for him to come and get this goal like yesterday, was the story was written in the clouds without a doubt.
Yeah, it was an amazing story. Now, we mentioned there are thousands of fans lining the streets around Stamford Bridge, and a short while ago you may have seen our reporter Chris Cohen. He was out last night alongside that man with his pints of milk. Well, Chris is back on the streets now. He's somewhere along the route, and we can join him now. Chris.
Yes, we're out obviously on the Fulham Road ahead of the parade. It was carnage out here last night, slightly more organised. Come over here, we'll go and chat to some Chelsea fans. Here they are, all lining up. Buddy, where did you watch the game last night?
At home.
Okay, and obviously an amazing result.
Yeah.
Is it the best game you've seen from a Chelsea fan's point of view?
Yeah, the best game I've ever seen, because it's the first time they've won the Champions League, so yeah, it's the best time.
And for us, first London team obviously to win the Champions League, that's nice as well, isn't it?
It's absolutely amazing, yeah, great support.
Which players are you looking forward to seeing today?
Lampard, Terry, Drogba, all of them.
Excellent stuff. Well, you'll have a wonderful day, I'm sure. Let's go over here and find a few more fans. We'll come over here, a couple here. Boys, obviously a great occasion, both trophies being shown. Which players are you looking forward to seeing on the parade?
Torres and David Luiz.
David Luiz. This season has been up and down, hasn't it? But what a way to end it.
Amazing. Such low at some points, amazingly high now, just unbelievable.
And obviously stopping Spurs getting Champions League's not bad as well, is it?
Just a bit, Texan.
Yeah. Nice one, guys. And there's one more thing I want to show you just up here. Follow me here, a very special fan is Bibi, the Chihuahua. Here's Bibi. There she is. This is Bibi.
Bibi, yeah, the name Chelsea supports.
Massive Chelsea supporter. And it's, why is it not called Dogba? Surely Dogba is a better name.
The name is Bibi.
The name is Bibi. We're not changing the name, but obviously people getting very excited out here as the bus is coming through very shortly. Back to you guys.
Well, Phoebe the dog is enjoying the parade. Now, Clive, before we went to Chris, Frank was talking about this being written in the stars. Do you feel the same thing the way our journey's gone this season?
I do now. I think we talked about it gradually along the way and thinking, well, maybe our name is on the cup, it is in the stars, all those sorts of things, but deep down, do you actually believe that until it actually happens? I think we can, obviously, now, but at the time you wanted to be in the stars because you want to go on and win it. And I think at times we sort of trying to coax ourselves to believe it. Well, now it's happened, and yeah, I think it was in the stars, and I think that's a positive way to look at it and think, well, if your name's on it, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to get it. That was a good shot, Frank, wasn't it?
Frank actually just did get it in the side of the face through a big lump of celery. Now, when we did our first goal scorer sweepstake, you were very happy because you got Didier Drogba.
I was well happy with Didier. He's untold times this season he's come up with the massive games and he's come up with really important goals. And, you know, You fancied him to score, and I had him in the sweepstake. I wasn't that bothered whether he did score or not. I just wanted Chelsea to win the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, that goal, so crucial. We looked dead, done and dusted for the game. Again, Didier steps up for our first corner, our only corner of the game, and what a header. Unbelievable. Gets the boys right out of a big problem.
Yeah, it certainly did. Right, let's get to some post-match so Frank can recover from being hit by celery. And now we're going to hear from three men you definitely want to hear from. Our captain, his deputy, and the man who scored the winning penalty, Didier Drogba.
That's the complete set. Yeah, I think that's what we were looking for all these years. We came so close in Moscow. We came so close against Barcelona semi-final. But today is the best feeling. The best feeling. Nobody cried. Maybe tears of joy. I don't know. But everybody's happy. And for me, everybody at Chelsea, the fans, the players. If everybody is happy, I'm the most happiest man in the world.
They'd had something like 17 corners. Then we got our first.
We had one, and that was the one to score. I think this goal changed the game. The goal we conceded changed the game because we started to be more ambitious, and because we had to try to do something. That's why we created this corner, and that's how we scored.
It was Nando won the corner, Juan Mata put it in, and what went through your mind?
Oh, when I scored, I was so happy because it gave us a chance to believe. Believe is the word. Is the word, and I think we did until the last minute, and even the penalty.
I was going to say, what went through your mind when the penalty was given?
It's easy to say now that I knew I was going to score.
No, I'm talking about the one you conceded.
Oh, well, this one was a penalty for sure because I tried to take the ball, but I touched him, not like the one against Barcelona where I didn't touch him. It was a penalty, but I think Peter Cech, as always, saved us.
And then the shootout penalty?
The way we started, we were a bit stressed. We had all these memories about Moscow in our head. And today, I think we all decided that today has to be our day. So God helped us a lot.
How was it for you?
It's the best footballing night of my life. The hour we spent on the pitch with the fans afterwards. I've been here 11 years and I've been waiting for this baby for a long time. And it feels... I'm pleased I haven't won it before because it feels even more special. It might sound stupid, but to wait that so long, to do it the way we did from the season we've had, the spirit in the team, amazing.
Let's just remember 2004 semi-finalists, 2005 semi-finalists, 2006 round of the last 16, 2007 semi-finalists, 2008 runners-up, 2009 semi-finalists, 2010 round of the last 16, 2011 quarter-finalists, 2012.
Well, winners. If anyone says we were lucky tonight, maybe we've made our own luck over all them times, because there's other times when we deserve more than what we got.
John Terry, how was it for you?
Nerve-wracking. You know what the fans go through now on a weekly basis, but incredible is why we've waited so long for this and for it to finally be here. Incredible.
Did you give it up at any stage?
No, not at all. That's what we're all about, Whether there's a minute to go or 30 seconds to go, that's us, fight till the end, fight till the death, and trust it to be Didier on these big occasions. Once again, he steps up and scores, but great fight amongst the lads and great fight within the squad.
What was it in this competition? I still go back to that press conference before the second leg against Napoli, where you said this could yet be Chelsea's greatest ever season.
And it is. It goes down as their best ever, without a shadow of a doubt. There's been great players that this football club tried and not succeeded. Robbie and us as a football club go down in history tonight, and it's just so special to us because we had so many ups and downs along the way, so many disappointments. But this makes it all worthwhile. It's sort of, they get forgotten. The bad times sort of, spur you on and make you hungry year after year, and it's definitely done that. And to come here and win is fantastic.
You came through the ranks, and everyone says no one's come through the ranks since. Ryan Bertrand has now.
No, incredible. Great balls from Robbie as well to play him. Not many people would, but even when Ryan's played in the Premiership or whatever competition he's played in, he's been really good actually. And clearly Robbie was trying to stop Robin or Ribéry, whoever was on that side, and it worked tremendously because a couple of times us went forward and Ryan just slotted in naturally, and they've both got a great understanding, great relationship together, and a great team decision. I thought it was fantastic.
How good were Chelsea tonight?
I thought really strong, really together. First half was tough because I thought they had an awful lot of possession, and we needed to soak it up, which we did. They had some really good chances as well. And it goes back to that. Sometimes it's just meant to be, and other times it's not, and it wasn't meant to be their night. But all the way through this competition, things are meant to be for Chelsea.
How good were the Chelsea fans tonight?
Oh, brilliant. I said as well, not only the guys here, there's been a lot of unfortunate fans as well. I've not been able to get a ticket, and our hearts go out to them and realise that